Good morning, Facebook Live. I am so sorry about that. We had some connectivity issues on our last episode, so we are going to restart Joslyn Variety Show episode 18 for you. So we have Fit After 50 with Veronica today. She's going to do about a half session for you. And grab your chair, grab your sneakers, and enjoy this workout that we wish you were here to enjoy, but hopefully you can do it from your living rooms. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. So here we are, and I was just thinking, I just took my mask off, and I have a habit of touching my face, and I'm trying to break that habit. So if you see me touching my face, will you just remind me in the comments that I have to put a quarter in the touching face jar? I'm trying not to. So put on some good music in your house if you want to. You don't have to have music on. I'm not going to put any on right now. So you can listen to the music that you want to enjoy. Just make sure that we're going to focus on our exercise more than listening to the music, because sometimes it's a wonderful distraction. Fit After 50, let's start up. So we're standing next to our chair, and what we're going to do is we're just going to roll up onto the balls of our feet, shifting our weight side to side. This is just easing into a march. So we're lifting our heels up off the floor. Feel all those bones in your feet, from the balls of your feet forward. Lots and lots of feelings down there. Your arms can just be just pumping along with your legs, just a little shifting side to side. During these few moments, it's a good opportunity to forget about what you were just doing and don't worry about what you're going to do when we're done. I'm just going to focus on our exercise and enjoy it. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, now let's pause in our weight shifting, and we're going to step side to side. Step and clap, clap. Slowly, we are increasing our movement. We're slowly increasing our breathing, becoming more aware of our balance, for example. Stepping side to side, we have to stop ourselves, right? So we're very balanced here, shifting our weight. And you can pump your arms a little bit. Get a little bit of a rhythm going at your own pace. And then we'll pause again. I'm going to move behind my chair just a tiny bit. We're going to tap, 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 step, 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 and tap. So tap, tap. Again, increasing our movement, challenging our balance just a little bit more. Here we go. Keep breathing. So let's stop where we are. And now let's just march. We're going to either march in place. We got our feet coming off the floor now. You can keep your knees low. You don't have to keep your feet low. You don't have to make it a big march. If you feel more warmed up, maybe you had activity this morning, you can lift your knees up higher. You can stay by your chair and do a slow march. We're just picking up the pace a little bit. We can march around our room a little bit, around our chair. So remember, keep breathing. Try to have good posture. And as we're breathing, we're not breathing up here. Breathe down here. So when you inhale, try and feel your belly expanding. And when you exhale, squeeze in your abdominals. Push the air out. Okay, we're marching in place a little bit too. Just a little bit longer, and then we'll do some light stretching. I'm going to march around my chair a little bit. A lot's going on here. We're getting a warm-up. We're warming up our muscles. We're getting our blood flowing. We're increasing our breathing. We're practicing our balance. Practicing our coordination. Here we go. Okay. All right, so let's relax. Just stand next to your chair. And now let's relax our shoulders. So you want to rotate the shoulders, nice big circles. Keep breathing and just enjoy how that feels. It's like a little massage. Good. Okay. Now you want to end with your shoulders back and down. So you've got, sometimes we're here. We have to remind ourselves to be here more. Okay? All right, so again, standing next to your chair, let's do some relaxation stretches for the neck. Okay, so first we're gonna look side to side, take our time. So look over one shoulder, and then inhale forward to the other shoulder. And look over that shoulder, back and forth. So go at your own pace of breathing. I'm gonna exhale, I'm gonna inhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And a little bit more. Okay, now with your shoulders still relaxed and down, we're just gonna look side to side. We're gonna roll side to side. All right, so let's go ahead and look over one shoulder and let the weight of your head roll to the other side. Look, and now roll back. One more in each direction. Make sure your shoulders stay down. Good. So if your shoulders are not down, you're going to feel crunching and crowded. Don't do that. Okay. Now let's drop the ear to the shoulder. Just the weight of the head is enough to stretch the neck. That's good. Keep breathing. And then the head comes up and right over to the other shoulder. And just relax into it. Okay, good. All right. Let's do a few more shoulder rotations. Again, just to eliminate any stress, just to release any tension. Just feels good, just kind of relaxes our body. All right, so now we're gonna have a seat on our chair. We're gonna work our sides of our body, we're gonna work our legs. All right, so if your back is such that you need to sit against the back of the chair to support your back, then sit this way. But if you are able to sit forward a little bit off the back and use your abdominal strength to keep your back straight and supported, then do that. So do what's best for you. Okay, arms out. Pardon me a second. Oh, I was almost touching my face. Okay, so your arms are out. Now you're gonna shrug here on your inhale. And as you exhale, reach one arm up and one arm down. Inhale, and I'm reaching up and reaching down. Okay, so we're really just going side to side. We don't really need to do the shoulder shrug. Let's skip that. Inhale and exhale. Now this is the proper way to do it. Make sure you're not twisting or trying to reach the floor. You don't have to touch the floor. What you're doing is you're challenging your stability to stay on the chair. So you're exercising the sides of your body. Exhale. This is as far as I can reach here. If I reach further, chances are I'm going to fall off the chair. So that's as far as you want to go. Okay? So that's good. We'll do some more of that another time. Now we're going to rock side to side, and what we're going to do is we're going to lift one cheek off the chair and then the other cheek. So you keep your foot on the floor. You can lift your heel up and lift your heel up while your cheek's coming off the chair. So you have to say, what am I doing this for? What we're doing is we're squeezing right here. We're squeezing right here. Just squeezing the side muscles here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's kind of like you're bringing your hip and the top of your rib cage squeezing together. These little moves take much more practice and concentration than the big moves because we really have to feel what we're working on. Little squeezes on the side. There we go. Good. Okay, now one more seated movement. So with your shoulders still relaxed, you're going to bring your arms in front, kind of genie style. And what we're going to do is, let's start going in this direction. You want to take your elbow, first inhale. On your exhale, point your elbow, move your elbow that way. okay? Inhale and move your elbow. So from your waist down, try to keep that attached to the chair. From your waist up, you're reaching side to side. Exhale, inhale, exhale. You really have to concentrate because an automatic movement that you might want to do is you might want to do this. But you're twisting your spine. And what we're doing is we're going side to side, challenging our muscles here, challenging our stability. Exhale. Exhale. Now these are really good to do in front of the mirror because then you can really see what you're doing. Sometimes you feel like you're doing something a certain way and you realize, oh, you're not actually. So if you have a mirror you can sit in front of, I suggest using it. Okay, good. All right, let's stand up, move to the side of your chair. Let's stretch out our obliques. You're gonna reach up. Your stretch starts from down here, goes up. Really reach up there. And keep breathing. Good, good stretch. Okay. If you feel more comfortable moving to the other side of the chair, or if you don't need to, you can stay where you were, and we'll just stretch the other side. Up. Good. Breathe. That feels good. Okay. Now let's sit back down. I'm going to do a couple more seated exercises. Okay, now again, these are the small movements. They take some practice. If you've done them before, then you remember. You really have to focus. Okay, so we're going to work our inner thighs, one leg at a time. So squeeze your inner thigh muscle, and you're going to lift your foot up off the floor, bring your foot towards the other leg, bring the whole unit up, and then down. Keep the squeeze. So we're going to go up, and down. Up, in, exhale, down. Up, in, up, and down. And the whole time keep the squeeze in that inner thigh, and you can release the squeeze when we switch to the other leg. Remember your breathing. Your biggest exhale should be here and down. You might inhale here, it's just a little lift, and then exhale. Okay, relax that inner thigh, squeeze the other inner thigh, and we'll go ahead and start. Up, in, up, down. Go. And again, if you're in front of a mirror, then you're benefiting because you can really see what you're doing. You can see it and feel it at the same time. Exhale, down. Just a couple more. And one more, keep that squeeze in there. Okay, relax your inner thighs. And again, if you're away from the chair back, make sure your abdominals are squeezing. And what we're going to do is alternate our legs and kick out. Kick, kick. We don't want to go really fast because ideally you want to exhale as you're kicking forward. Exhale, exhale. Exhale on your exertion. You've got a lot of power in that exhale. So we're working our quadricep muscles, we're working our lower abdominal muscles, and we're realizing the strength in our legs here. Couple more. Couple more. Okay, that's good. Now let's back up just a little bit, and let's extend one leg out and rotate our ankles. Okay, so we have been marching and walking, doing kicks, we've been doing stretches. Let's rotate the ankle in the other direction. So let's just give our ankles a little bit of a rest. It's good to do any time of the day. Okay, other leg. Up and then rotate. Good, good, good. And other direction. Okay, now we're going to do some squats. So we're going to start seated and we are going to exhale out of the chair. Okay, so your feet are about at a right angle. You might need to come forward just a tiny bit off the chair. And on your exhale, use your leg strength. Stand up and stay where you are. Inhale down all the way. Inhale, I had to exhale there. So inhale again, exhale your way up. Inhale and exhale. Feel how strong you are. If you ever need to test the breathing and say, why do I exhale when I exhale, try to inhale when you stand up. And I promise you, you're not going to feel as strong as when you exhale when you stand up. So inhale down one more time and exhale real strong. Good. Okay. All right. So let's do a little bit of balance exercise and then we'll do a little cool down. On the side of your chair, closer to the back leg, take the leg that's on the outside and put that foot in front of the other. Good. Engage your leg muscles. Your posture is nice and relaxed. So we are balancing. Got my hand here just in case. Okay, now do touch your chair. Close your eyes and I'll count to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Slight little bend in your knees will help you regain your balance. Okay, let's open our eyes. Don't move. Make sure you regain your awareness. Okay, shift your weight to the outside leg and lift the inside foot up off the floor. You can bring the foot in front of you. You can change it every time you practice this. You can put the leg behind you. You can bend at your hips. You can practice taking your hand off the chair. You can do a little moving balancing. Moving balancing, that's a technical term. Okay, all right, great. Let's do the other side. Outside leg, that foot comes in front of the other one. Engage your muscles. Keep your knees bent just a little bit. And now enjoy balancing. Okay, make sure you can touch your chair. Let's close our eyes for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make sure your legs aren't too straight. You have to have a little bend in your knee. I'd say that's about 9 and 10. Okay, open up your eyes. Don't move. Make sure you've got your awareness. Now shift your weight to that outside leg and lift that foot up off the floor. You can stay right here. You can lift your leg up in front if you want to. And remember, one leg or the other is going to be where you're more balanced. Mine happens to be on this leg. So don't feel like you have to match the experience on both legs because you're likely going to be different. That's just natural. Put your leg behind you. Good. Okay, let's lower the leg. Now let's walk around a little bit just to give our legs a break. Heel to toe, heel to toe. So why are we doing that? We're practicing our balance. We're walking slow. We're shifting our weight side to side. You're also exercising this muscle here. That helps in your balance as well. Okay, so just a little bit. Come back to our chair. And let's have your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And just relax, and we're just going to swing side to side. And remember, your arms are just tapping against your body. My arms are like noodles. They're just along for the ride. And if you do Tai Chi, you likely have done this. Your organs like this. They like this little tapping. It's very relaxing. And breathe. And if your breathing is elevated a little bit, this is a good time. It'll just start to come back down. Okay. All right, thank you for joining us today. That was a good sampling of Fit After 50, and we'll do more another day. All right, have a great day.
Thank you so much, Veronica. It is such a treat to be able to do Fit After 50 from home because I know it is one of y'all's favorite classes when you're here. So we can't wait to have you guys back to do it in person. But until then, we appreciate you, Veronica, for everything that you're doing. Tomorrow we have a development update with Paul, so stay tuned for that. And we will see you guys in the morning. Have a great day.